It is August 18th, so we are doing a glucose ketone challenge where we take it every day, put on by Wendy and Harry on Olivia NC's channel. Yes, loving it on keto. It is one of those days, y'all. Just one of those days. If you're new to my channel, this is kind of like a diary and a journey of my weight loss, recipes, cooking together, you name it, blood glucose tests on, products, my cats, my family, things I do, crafts, you name it, it is here. It's just how I feel that day gets put in this video. Today is it's my second day of trying to fix my sleep. So I am very out of it for 2 days straight. Yesterday I had a major headache from it, so I had to take an ibuprofen. Today I have not had a headache from it. So if you're new to my channel, we kind of went to bed at 4 and 5 a.m., 6 a.m. every day and woke up between 1 and 3 p.m. every day all summer long. So my boyfriend moved here over a year ago. He is from Hawaii and his time schedule is about that. He did adjust to mine and then we screwed it all up and then we were both all messed up on Hawaii time in North Carolina. So I am trying to fix it. Yesterday I only got to sleep for 4 hours trying to fix it. I passed out about 11, then about 12:30 Dino couldn't find Freya because he wasn't sleepy, even though he didn't get any sleep either, but he can live off no sleep. He couldn't find Freya, that's one of the kittens, and so I got woke up to find her, which I already knew where she was, underneath the bed because she had been sleeping with me. But I had to go look with him, and then I ended up pulling out the treats to get them all to come to the living room so I could count them and make sure they were all where they should be so I could go back to bed. But during all that commotion, I woke up too much. My body thought it had an amazing nap and didn't need to go back to sleep. So I laid in bed for almost 2 hours trying to fall back asleep, which did not happen as he laid down and snored immediately because his head hits the pillow. He falls asleep. My head hits the pillow. Takes hours to fall asleep, and if I get woken up, God forbid, because it's gonna take forever to fall back asleep. Like if I run to the bathroom all night long, I fall back asleep. If he talks to me, if a light is on, if I have to do anything else, you can forget it. My body's woke up too much. So I ended up putting my video together. Let me go ahead and show you that right now. I'll go ahead and show you my glucose. I'll go ahead and show you the video of what I made to eat today so far, all that, and then we'll come back and chat some more. 84. It is 10:30 in the morning. This week I am working on how sleep affects glucose and ketones and fixing my sleep to a normal sleep pattern. I think I got a prick again. Ow. There we go. .4. That seems to be standard for me. Which means no matter what GKI says, I'm in ketosis. Maybe not GKI ketosis, according to the websites and according to a lot of y'all, but I'm in ketosis no matter what anyone says. You're not eating carbs. Your sugar isn't through the roof, like that was a normal sugar. It reads 0.4. I'm in body ketosis, as I would call it, meaning I haven't ate a lot of fat in that time period to create more ketones, but my body's creating ketones from itself. Okay, if y'all did not notice, on my Facebook page, I also put it on Wendy's Love It on Keto channel's page once it gets approved, a link that shows a list of protein drinks that has a recall because of food poisoning, basically. A lot of bad stuff in it. Premier Protein is one of them. It is chocolate, vanilla, cafe latte, but it has the exact stuff on there, which ones they are. There are a bunch of others. So if you just want to go check out the Fat to Keto Facebook page, it's a link there and you can go through the list. Faith sent it to me today. So thank you very much, Faith, because I was buying protein powders and thank God my pumpkin one is not on the list. So now, that being said, let's make some food. I'm hungry. This is my chicken I made on the grill. The stove's cluttered, just ignore it. This is the chicken I made the other night on the grill. Y'all, I'm too lazy. Give me 1 second. I want it smaller, so hold on. I don't have a plug right here, so I'm just gonna do this part and then blend it. I went to use my bigger one, and I guess my dishwasher did not clean it properly. So we're gonna use a small one, so this is gonna be a nightmare. Actually, hold on. I want to do it all at once. So we're pulling out the big guns. Okay, I'm gonna use this real fast. So I don't have extra plugs right here, so I'm going to have to move it to the other wall. I'm going to shred this up and we'll come back. Okay, so I got a little crisis too. My mom's refrigerator broke again. And last night we brought like a lot of her freezer stuff and packed my freezer. Me forgetting I had just gone to Sam's and spent $100 and something on a lot of meat to separate and freeze. Now I have nowhere to freeze it at. Now I have to figure out something. Like, yeah, there's no way I could eat that much meat, and I gotta figure out how to do it. All right, so let's go over what we got. We got a whole pack of very, very finely shredded because it worked correctly. This one just was not working correctly. Actually, it's just got a bone in there. So I've been filling around. It's just for me, so I've been filling around, make sure I don't find any more bones. This one I'm going to use to make some chicken salad. So, I guess I can measure it. Let's see. I'm normally just someone who throws it in there. This is a 1/3 cup. We're going to start with that. There's an air bubble. Definitely want to get, okay. So we're starting with about 1/3 cup of mayo. Okay, I'm going to be making different things, that's why. Okay, now I got my apple cider vinegar with the mother. And I'm going to do a capful. This is how I like mine. I like it with a tang. Okay, we're going to go ahead and throw in some paprika because it's my new addiction right now. The chicken is smoked. So, it is smoked chicken that I made the other day. Black pepper, the peppercorn melody thing. We're going to go in with some more smoked salt, cherry wood. Only because poultry seasoning, some of them have not been settling with me yet. So, now mustard, whatever I got. Need to open more. Alright. Now, I like mine sweet. One sweet and low. It's how I roll. It's what I like. We're just doing what I like. So you can always add more ingredients you can't take away. So I started at the minimum for mayonnaise and stuff. Now, this is where you can throw in your sugar-free dill pickle cubes and all that kind of stuff. But I'm making mine super simple, I think. Let me taste. I actually like it. Maybe more black pepper. Let's see. I think I have enough bread. I think I'm going to make me a little sandwich. I got to make more bread. Hold on. I might have to go to my closet because I want this sweet relish with Splenda. I don't know where it is. Okay. So, this is what I'm going to have today. I'm going to get the rest of the ingredients in here. This, I'm going to make some oh my gosh, chicken fritters. Or some people call them things chicken nuggets. I don't know. But I'm going to make some with that instead of using canned chicken. Because canned chicken just does not work. I've done the raw chicken. I just don't like playing with the raw chicken. So we are just going to do cooked chicken for those. I have too much food, y'all. I'm literally stressing out what to do with all the food. So there are some bags of some of their frozen food. Well, some of my frozen food that I might just throw out that I probably will never eat again because they just didn't settle in my stomach. This is my poached eggs I made the other night. And I'm going to throw that in here. That's one. I have 3. These just cooked way too much for me, but this is perfect for this kind of stuff. Actually, I think I'm just going to do 2. Just do 2. I'm going to chop it up a little. Alright, let me go grab my relish. Be right back. Okay, my no sugar added sweet relish Splenda. I know some of y'all have problems with Splenda. We're going to do 1 tablespoon, which is 0 carbs. So, pretty much 1 tablespoon. Oh my gosh, I love these things. Now, if you think you can get away with more, I would add 3 tablespoons, easy. More black pepper, a little more paprika. If you could have lettuce, this would just be great in a lettuce wrap. I'm actually thinking I'm going to use the egg life wrap instead of my last 2 things of bread because I think I want to use them later. So let me get some room over here. Get my egg life wrap. Come on, open up. The only thing is they always stick to each other. So if you can have anything bagel one, and I've never found the Southwest, I think those would taste better with this, like give it a kick. But I don't have that here. And the everything bagel I'm a little afraid of because of all the garlic and onions. I'm going to do 2. Come on. Okay, I think that needs more. We're just gonna stuff this bad boy. That's better. I'm starving. It's 3:17. I've changed my sleep, so my eating schedule is changing a lot. I'm also, because I'm still sleep deprived because I'm still not getting the amount of sleep I need at all, I'm more hungry. So we're just going with it. That's why we're not doing weigh-ins, because I'm getting up so early than normal that the weigh-in would be like a big lie or something. Like, I wouldn't know what it should be because it's hours beforehand. So, Looks gross. Tastes yummy. I'm going to eat now. Okay. Like I said, not in GKI ketosis, but I really don't care about that. I would have to eat way more fat. Okay, and me eating fat isn't giving me more energy and definitely isn't moving the scale at all. However, it does take your body quite a while, could take up to 3 weeks to get used to something new. Because I have always been doing, not the first year, but I've been keto almost 5 years. We're going to have a 5-year anniversary soon. So I've been keto almost 5 years. The first year I chugged the fat, probably the first 2 years. And then I discovered Dr. Eric Westman, where he tells you, you don't have to eat fat. You don't need it if you're fat, especially because you have fat on your body. Just let you eat yourself. And it worked. It really did. I no longer threw up anymore because I was sick all the time. Like, I didn't always throw up, but I was really sick with heartburn, drinking that MCT oil constantly, like a couple of tablespoons a day in all my coffees, eating the bacon grease. Like, I was full on huge amount of fat. I'm talking probably 200 grams of fat a day. Like, I was seriously eating some fat. And then I discovered you don't have to do that. However, I've gotten the C word multiple times. September. Okay, I got it before that, according to my records, but the ones I know for sure that affected my health was September. Then in January, drastically bad. Like, my taste and smell is not back 100%. Chicken still tastes like poop to me. I have to season the heck out of it in an air fryer, and it can't be a whole piece of chicken. It has to be strips or bits. I can shred it and cook it with seasonings and some keto chow and eggs and cheese and fry it up like a little fritter. I can eat it like a chicken salad with tons of mayonnaise, mustard, all different. You just saw that. It was good. I ate both of them and put the leftovers in the fridge. I can eat it that way because you're not tasting the chicken. Any other way, I can't do it. It tastes like poop. Literally, it's disgusting to me. If you've ever smelt a chicken coop being cleaned out, especially one that has tons, like it's being farmed for eggs and stuff, it is disgusting, and that is what the chicken tastes like to me. What I always imagine that smell tasting like, that is what clicks in my head every time I eat it now. That's what the C word did to me. Thank God I can finally eat bacon again, because it had me not being able to eat bacon. There are a lot of tastes I cannot taste at all still, and a lot of smells I cannot smell. Like, it has to be a very strong smell for me to smell, especially if it's a stinky smell. That could be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. But, so that really messed me up and messed my weight up drastically. Got it again in July. I know if you've been on my channel for a while, you've heard this in a lot of my videos, but there's a lot of people asking me questions on my Facebook group. So I don't know if they don't watch, not Facebook group, but Instant Messenger. I don't know if they don't watch all the videos or what. So right now we're just trying to heal that. So that is why I'm eating so much fat. It's not making me stomach sick. It's not giving me the energy, but like I said, some people's bodies takes a while to get used to it, so that's what I'm trying to do. And I haven't been able to lose any more weight at all. I actually am up from where I started. Okay, the first week I lost weight, and then upping my fats, I've steadily gained more and more weight. But that's what the scale says. But my gene says, no girl, no. So, I don't know. It could just be a scale thing, y'all. It could just be a, haha, I'm going to make you mad thing. That's how I'm doing it right now. So, I'm on my second collagen coffee of the day. I only do a half a scoop in each one. So, technically, it's a full scoop of collagen. I'm doing a vanilla this time. The other one was my salted caramel, which has become my favorite. My least favorite now is my cinnamon toast, which I was addicted to, so I bought tons of that one, and that's my least favorite right now. Hopefully this winter I'll get back to it because I have a lot to use. Gonna definitely need to make more Wendy's bread. Still want to make a sweet one, but I just can't make up my mind which one. And I keep having to make Wendy's bread because I'm so addicted to it, and I'm like, I need this in my life every day, and I don't want to make 2 in one night, but like, it's that, and then the other nights I'm like, oh, I don't feel like making it again. It's not the making part, that's pretty easy. It's the friggin' dishes, and I have cats, 8 of them. Long story if you're new. So I can't leave anything out for 1 second. Everything's gotta get rinsed or washed or put in the dishwasher immediately. That's the exhausting part. Like, it's like, okay, make sure no cats around. What would happen, like, if they accidentally lick this or that? Make sure, you know, I don't want them to get sick. So I don't have xylitol in my house because of that reason. It's deadly to animals, or at least dogs, I know. So I take it's deadly to cats because cats seem to be got a huge list, okay? They can't have human medication at all. Well, you could give a dog human baby Tylenol, but you can't do that to a cat. They can't have onions, they can't have garlic, they can't have, like, the list goes on and on. No, you shouldn't give them potatoes, you shouldn't give them any kind of grain, and no cheese, they get diarrhea because they're actually dairy intolerant. And people's been giving them milk all the time, and then I didn't know this at first, and I know now because I saw them have diarrhea and I looked it up, and they're not supposed to have it. So that's why I get exhausted about making them. It just happens. So I've been watching videos all day long. I was watching one of the doctors I like, Dr. Becky Grill. Okay, it's spelled, I think it's G. Oh my goodness, maybe I need glasses. I'm going up here. Oh, it turned off. Hold on. I swear, y'all, I'm so disorganized today. Hold on. Okay, so I used to watch her and her husband together, and he had a cancer that messed with his vocal cords. I think it was vocal cord cancer, but honestly, it might have been throat. I really don't remember. So they stopped doing videos together, and she started doing them alone, and I just thought they stopped completely. And then I found her again. So I've been kind of watching her because her and her husband I watched at the beginning of my journey. So it is Dr. Becky Gillenspie. Okay, it's Gillenspie, Gillenspy. Don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, she's going over the fasting one today, and I was just listening to it, even though I know all this about fasting. Sometimes I just like to rewatch doctors talk about things. Like I was watching the diet doctor about this fasting thing. Does fasting improve glucose? So the studies that they watch on the diet doctor, I'm just going to break it down. It's basically, to me, not a real controlled study because the people were their own control study, like their own control, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. But what they discovered is it helped during the fasting time on your glucose. It helped with the insulin in your body, okay, but it did not help with insulin sensitivity, meaning it didn't fix it. But I already knew that. Like, at least for my body, I already know that. I already know that all the fasting I do, all the weight loss I do, all the keto I do, because I have polycystic ovary syndrome, because I had type 2 diabetes, because I have all kind of stuff, right? I already know that it would be a miracle if that just vanished and I could eat carbs and not be insulin resistant anymore. Like, not be sensitive to insulin. I know that's not going to happen. I know My body isn't made that way. I had these issues before I got big. It caused me to get big as a child because I was insulin resistant. They did not know it. I had polycystic ovary syndrome. We did not know it. So the food and weight didn't cause me to be that way. My body caused me to be big because I couldn't tolerate the foods because of the insulin. So it doesn't matter how long I do keto. If I go off keto, I will not be able to tolerate it. My sugars will go up because I still have it. It's just 100% in control because I watch what I eat. Period. So I already figured all that. And I just discovered the Diet Doctor. Y'all have been pointing out a lot of different people to me, and I've been watching as much as I can. Also, this week is all about sleep. And it was kind of funny. I don't really watch Two Crazy Caterers that much. People just a month ago asked me to watch them, so I did. And they did one on sleeping because they're advertising this bed from Brooklyn Bedding, which I might actually buy one of the beds because I really need a bed for my daughter and I'm having a hard time finding a good one around here. So, but anyways, the point of it was they are trying to fix their sleep, and it's what I've been doing because I totally agree with that. Every single doctor you watch, everything you read, sleep experts, anything, even Fitbits, everything will tell you you need to be in bed and asleep before a certain hour so those hormones and things can fix inside your body. I think one of it is 3, one of it I think is around 11 p.m., somewhere in there. Your room needs to be quiet, dark, and we know I don't have any of that because I have cats and Dino doesn't like the dark. While he sleeps, he likes to have lights on. So that makes it a little hard for me because before the cats, before him, it was pure dark. Like, no charger lights, no nothing. I always was in the dark. And you should sleep in the cold, which I always do. I cannot have the AC on during the day and be okay, but at night I have to have that room 68 or there's no sleeping for me. I start sweating. I have to have a fan on me too. I can't sleep. So right now I'm adjusting my sleep schedule, which is a nightmare for me. Not even gonna lie. I have always been a night girl. So, but we are doing it because in April, the difference between April and right now, my weight fell off in April. It isn't right now. Why? The biggest difference is I had a huge rule. Sleeping at night, not during the day, and I was up in the morning for the whole entire month. That was a huge rule. And as you can see, my sleep was really bad last week and all my blood sugars were in the hundreds when I woke up. My sleep is getting better and it's back down in the 80s. It is totally about sleep. I know this. Without sleep, you can't have good health. You cannot have mental clarity. You cannot lose weight. I have always known this, but it is so hard for me. And I can preach until I'm blue in the face, but it's hard for a lot of us. Sleep is hard. And if you can get it properly, your weight will go faster. And when I was in the 158s, my sleep was normal. I was waking up at normal times. It was basically like I was up at 6 a.m. every morning. I had a schedule. I had tons more energy. And I was doing low fat. That's when I was introduced to the Protein Spirit Modified Fast by Wendy. Never heard of it before her. And I was doing that every other day. I was doing all the crazy challenges, which was really good. I think it really helped my weight loss. I think those kind of challenges work better for me on weight loss, but mentally, it kind of got a little exhausting. And I think they were probably thinking the same thing because they're enjoying eating, just following a couple of rules and just eating and not tracking it really. I don't know, she might be tracking it. I think they are tracking it, but I decided not to track this week. I decided because I'm worried about my sleep so much, I don't need to be worrying about my macros. We all know I barely eat any carbs, so I'm not scared about that. I don't want to worry about my macros because I don't want to go to bed worrying about them. And I don't want to worry about my weight because that'll keep me up. So I'm taking anything that would make me worry and not doing it. I'm just sleeping and doing my glucose, during my fasting, and we already know I'm always under 20 total carbs, so that's all that matters. And I'm not a huge eater, so there's no way I would ever get over 16, 15, 1700 calories anyways, because I'm more alone. Most days I'm only 1,000. I did get up to a couple of 15, 16s when I was forcing myself to eat a lot of eggs, bacon, and butter, but I am out of bacon. So that was when I was doing the pork chops, the bacon, the eggs, the butter. I'm out of those things. So right now my calories would never be that high. And I'm out of cream cheese. So it is what it is. I'm not going to go buy them because I need to get rid of this meat in here. I got to figure out what to do with it. But I'm going to shut up because I've talked a really long time in this video. And I probably will eat something else today and show you. Or it might just be the protein drink, which I'll record myself actually making it. So this is going to be my dinner. I'll show you sometime this week how I made it. It is a pumpkin premier protein shake. It's got coffee in it as well. It's going to be a yummy pumpkin-y ice cream. And yes, you see a chip in there. Those are the pumpkin ones from Chat Zero. I put 1 tablespoon in there, that's all. And I'll do a video this week exactly how I made it.